Hey there, it's Dr. Jennifer Brown of Understanding Women. We got a weekend coming up, and we're doing the Desperation Weekend Shuffle. This is what I call when you are desperately trying to find people to hang out with, to not be alone. Loneliness sucks. There's no getting around that. It's not comfortable. We are, by nature, because we are animals, right? We are part of the animal kingdom. We are social beings. We need one another, not just for survival in terms of physical survival, but for emotional bonding. So if you are living by yourself, or your spouse or significant other is gone, is out of town, and you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'm freaking out. I don't wanna be alone. You're healthy. That's good. That's your fear response wake-up call to, I need to be held, I need to be touched, I need to be seen, I need to be in company with others. Isolation is deadly, actually. It's not just devastating, it's deadly for all kinds of animals, humans alike. And to negate that in your own life is just bad idea. So if you are feeling lonely, and by the way, you can be married, you can be in the best relationship in the world and still have moments of loneliness, if not long stretches of loneliness. Your loneliness needs to get addressed. It needs to be considered. It needs to be loved up, regardless of whether or not you have people in your life to do that with. So this is an idea that's a little crazy, but bear with me here. It's about befriending yourself. And no, holding yourself is not like being held by someone else. But you know what's kind of funny? Is that your brain doesn't know that. If you need a hug, if you wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself 20, 30 seconds of just holding yourself, do you know your brain registers that just the same as if somebody else was holding you? The point here is to find relief. And we get so fixated on needing someone else because we need the relief. I want you to get in a place of balance and stability by finding relief, feeling loved first, and then going ahead and reaching out to somebody, not from a place of desperation, because that's when you let in all kinds of crazies into your life. You don't want to go into desperate trying to look for someone. You want to get into a place of loving yourself, of feeling loved, and then inviting others in. And by the way, it doesn't mean, and then it's all peace and perkiness, right? Loneliness, like I said before, is something that we have to continually address. Nothing is wrong with that. But knowing how to address it, how to just sit and stay with yourself when you're feeling lonely, that's the key to actually inviting somebody in. Right? You gotta, Marianne Williamson said this wonderful thing. Phenomenal author, speaker Marianne Williamson said, wait a second, if I don't want to be with myself on a Saturday night, then who is going to want to be with me? So do what I like to call do the puppy dog, right? We've got Paisha as the mascot here. Do what Paisha does. Sit and stay. When you feel lonely, take a breath, put the phone down, quit texting people frantically and being on social media and snapping them and all that kind of stuff. Put the phone down. I want you to breathe. If you are comfortable, you can make sure nobody's watching. Since you're alone, I'm guessing no. I want you to go ahead and breathe and say, hey, wrap your arms around yourself if you want to. I also like to, personally, I have one blanket that I use for this. I just completely wrap myself in a blanket and I hold myself very tightly and say, it's okay. You know, if I'm talking to myself, and I'm a big believer in talking to yourself. Do it, just do it. But I'll wrap myself in the blanket and I'll cry if I need to. Wrap my arms around myself and say, it's okay, Jen. I know you're lonely. I know you want someone special in your life to be with. And right now, I'm special. It sounds so cheesy, doesn't it? I'm special. You are. I am. And to get yourself through loneliness, I need you to quit doing the judgment on whether what you say is manly or womanly or cheesy or cliche or not. Put the judgments down and let the healing happen. The healing happens by what Louise Hay says about building yourself up instead of beating yourself up. How do you beat yourself up? You judge yourself. You judge yourself for being lonely. Okay, that's why I'm telling you. Loneliness is a healthy sign. It means I need other human interaction. Now, you could take action. You could go out. You can call a friend. You can reach out, call that family member. And sometimes that helps. But I want you to get comfortable with just sitting in your own skin, loving yourself through the loneliness. Try it out this weekend. And if nothing else, you can always get a furry friend, which, by the way, it's not a person, but it's helpful. It's helpful to have another being there. All right? Give me comments, give me questions, give me feedback, and I will be so, so happy to help you out and address your issues and concerns and what's happening in your life in any way I can. Make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, like it, share it, do all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you next time.